Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright, man. So Shakur Stevenson, he turned all the way up. He was doing an interview with Ellie Setback, and Ellie asked him, did he ever spar with Frank Martin? Because, as we all know, the WBC just ordered a fight between Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson, and they possibly is going to be fighting on the undercard for the Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence rematch as the co-main event. So Ellie asked him, he ever get in the ring with Frank Martin before in the past? Did he ever spar him? And Shakur recalled that he did spar him. He said that they sparred back in the day, and he pretty much was green. Now that's Shakur Mata's way of saying that he was no match for him, that he wasn't on his level. Because he said that he's not the same fighter that he is today. Being as though that when they did share the ring before in the past, Shakur sounded like he got over on him. That's pretty much what he's alluding to. That's what I got from it. Now, this is all interesting to me because when you hear Frank Martin in interviews and they ask him what would a fight look like between him and Shakur Stevenson, and Frank say that, you know, it would be a good fight between two cerebral fighters, two good fighters, but he always end up saying that he would knock him out. Frank got that much confidence in himself, and he believed that he's on a level of Shakur Stevenson even better, that he would stop him. I can see why he would think something like that, him being an undefeated fighter and all, because he is 18-0 with 12 KOs. He's 28 years old, southpaw, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. But on the other hand, Shakur Stevenson, when you look at his record, it's just the same as Frank Martin. It's practically identical. He's 20-0 with 10 KOs. He's 26 years old. He's also southpaw. He's 5'7" with a 68-inch arm reach. So when you look at them, they're pretty much the same. They both southpaw. But the thing that Shakur Stevenson got going for him is his amateur acolytes. Shakur been fighting top fighters from all around the world ever since he was an amateur. And him being in the pros, he has always been champion numerous times in several weight divisions. Whereas though that Frank Martin never had a championship title at all. So although they might be similar in stature and in record, when you dive deep into it, Shakur is leagues above Frank Martin. But I got this audio clip of Shakur Stevenson talking to Ellie Setback, so we're going to play that little clip, and I'm going to come back with my final thoughts.
What can you tell us about Frank Martin? Obviously, he's 20-0, 12 knockouts. He's a good fighter. He's a great fighter, actually.
Yeah.
Have you ever sparred him?
I think, yeah, I sparred him back in the day at the OTC.
What do you remember?
He was like, he was great. He was like, you know, I want to say he was a number 2 on the team. I don't even think he was a number 1. He wasn't the same fighter he is now.
I think last time I interviewed him, he told me that he would knock you out. What's your prediction for the fight?
Man, he couldn't. If he said that shit, he could see that shit. I know that. But I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a good fight. Obviously, it's levels. So we're gonna get to see.
So y'all heard that Shakur Stevenson, he said he was green, definitely not the fighter that he is today. And if he thought that he would knock him out, he got another thing coming, because it's definitely levels to this. So I want to see this fight. If Shakur can't get Tank Davis or Devin Haney in the ring, Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin, to me that's the next best thing. Especially if he's not fighting Lomachenko either. Frank Martin, he's Earl Spence young boy. Shakur Stevenson is Terrence Crawford young boy. Like I said, these the battle of the prodigies. So if they get this showdown on, especially on the undercard of Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford main event, please, this thing gonna do numbers. And I think it's gonna be a good fight. I mean, I think Shakur going to come out in the victory in the end. But Frank Martin is a good fighter. Like, I ain't just gonna play him like he not. I think he's gonna have Shakur Stevenson working for about 5-6 rounds. Then after that, I think Shakur gonna go away with it. But this boxing, you never know. This is why I love this sport. That's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.